Chris Fountain, who played Tommy Duckworth on ITV's Coronation Street, spent 5 days in hospital after waking up struggling to talk properly. The 35-year-old admitted he was left speaking like a toddler as he is expected to undergo surgery. The former Emmerdale star said he feared for his life after suffering a mini-stroke 2 months ago. The incident, which took place in August, said he realized something was terribly wrong after waking up and realizing he could no longer articulate his speech. This prompted the terrified star to dial 111 from his London home and request an ambulance. He later discovered he'd suffered a transient ischemic attack, TIA, commonly referred to as a mini-stroke, as a consequence of blood clotting in his brain. Speaking about his health, Chris explained, "I felt stupid because I knew exactly what I wanted to say to the doctors, but I couldn't get the words out. I was speaking like a toddler. I was really embarrassed. When the doctors confirmed I'd had a TIA and said the word stroke, I just couldn't believe it. There was a moment of sheer panic, just fearing what it meant for the rest of my life. Would I have another one? Would the next one be even worse and I'd lose the use of my arms or legs? I was really scared and just broke down in tears." He was eventually transferred to the Royal London Hospital, where he underwent further tests over a 5-day period before being released into the care of his worried family. He continued to the Mirror, "The doctors said they saw some damage to the left-hand side of my brain, which is where your cognitive abilities are controlled from. What's scary is if I hadn't have called 111 when I did and got to hospital so quickly, I don't know if that clot could have traveled to the wrong place in my brain. I could have died. That clot was like a ticking bomb in my head." Doctors have since discovered the clot was triggered by a small, previously undetected hole in his heart, allowing blood to flow into his brain, meaning he will need an operation to close it. Chris's showbiz pals, including former Weatherfield co-star Ryan Thomas, have rallied round him during his recovery. Amanda Holden looked unrecognizable as she almost spilled out of dress. Latest Madonna, 64, causes stir in TikTok clip coming out as gay pictures Chris Packham on stepdaughter's relationship with long-term girlfriend admission. The actor is now working with a speech therapist and says his ability to speak has almost completely returned, but still struggles when required to read aloud. But he insists he will use the experience positively and is now intent on living life to the max. He said, "Going through something like this makes you realize just how fragile life is. It can really be snatched away from you at any moment." Chris first shot to fame as Hollyoaks heartthrob Justin Burton in the Channel 4 soap and went on to pick up a string of acting awards. He later left the program and joined Coronation Street as Tommy, the grandson of Jack Duckworth, played by street icon Bill Tarmy. But in 2013 he saw his acting career derailed when he was sacked after being unmasked as a YouTube rapper who had used lyrics that implored violence against women. Chris said the one mistake has impacted his career nearly 10 years later. Surviving a stroke has made him more determined than ever to rebuild his TV career and get back on the box. "Acting is all I have ever known," he says. "I have worked professionally as an actor since I was 14, and until someone tells me my acting ability is not up to standard, I won't give up on it."